For Capital Television, my name is Dave Barber, and we're coming to you today from the third floor of the Rhode Island State House in a segment that we call simply Capital Spotlight. We ask a member of the General Assembly to take a few moments with us and discuss some of the issues they've been working on and its impact on you, the Rhode Island citizen. It gives me particular pleasure to introduce our next guest because she represents my community, the community of Pawtucket, Mary Duffy Messier. And Representative, it's great to see you again.
Nice to be here.
And it's good to have Pawtucket represented because obviously I have selfish interest and I'm interested in what's going on in my community, and obviously you are too. Tell us about the things that you've been doing relative to the Division Street Bridge. I know you've been keeping a watchful eye on that.
Yes, well, I put in legislation, Dave, that would have the bridge inspected every 6 months. Now, this is the Division Street Bridge, not the bridge that's being worked on. It is actually the detour bridge. And I put in legislation so that it's right now it's every 2 years, but it has a tremendous amount of extra traffic on it. All the 18-wheeler trucks that have to detour off 95 use the Division Street Bridge. And it was built in 1877. It was reconstructed in 1985, but today it doesn't meet those standards. So it's very important to have that big bridge for everyone's safety.
Well, and you're right, because the other bridge has been closed down now for quite some time. So obviously it's getting a lot of extra wear and tear. Now, there's no need, I would guess at this point, for any alarm. You just want to make sure that no problems do develop. Right,
exactly. I'm sure they're keeping close, but as I was last told, it's every 2 years instead of every 6 months like I'd like to see it. And I would like to have some of the money that's collected in the fines, which is in the millions of dollars now, used by Pawtucket for the repairs on not only the Division Street Bridge, but the roads leading to and off the Division Street Bridge.
So as it stands now, you're not getting those monies? Is that the way it's working now?
Yeah, no, we have not received any of those monies. They all go into the general fund, and I believe it's close to maybe $8 million now.
Well, the fines are rather significant, too, for people that violate those weight provisions. Are they not?
Yes. The first offense is a $3,000 fine, with the second offense being, I think, a $5,000 fine. So even today, when I was on my way in, there was a state trooper giving a fine out. So it's still going on. They're not using the detour routes. And the city of Pawtucket right now just doesn't have the funds to do those repairs if needed.
It's interesting because every single day, almost without exception, Representative, I see the state police that are there monitoring that bridge. I mean, it's clearly marked. You have signs everywhere alerting the traffic of the fine system and the detour routes, etc. And yet, every single day, I see people that are pulled over, and I'm wondering what compels people to do that, because those are stiff fines.
Yes, I think it's probably a matter of timing. They want to if they can get through, they're going to save themselves a lot of time instead of taking the detour route going north, exit 27, and then back up, and it takes quite a bit of time. Some of them have even gotten stuck at the detour point getting back on 95.
Well, again, we'll continue to keep a watchful eye on that Division Street Bridge and monitor what's happening there. Listen, I guess congratulations are in order. I know St. Patrick's Day will be here sooner than you know it, and you have been selected to be the Grand Marshal in the Pawtucket St. Patrick's Day Parade. I've been there. I've watched it. It's a big deal. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I've been on the committee for 29 years, so I guess it's my time. They've run out of people, so I'm the Grand Marshal for the 30th Parade, which will be held Saturday, March 3rd. We always have the first Saturday in March set aside for Pawtucket, so we don't interfere with Providence and Newport.
And with your rich Irish background and heritage, it's obviously has an added significance. But I got to tell you, I think it's kind of cool that Pawtucket does that on the first Saturday, because it gives the people that like parades and like to recognize St. Patrick, it gets them out of the gate first, and it gives people an opportunity to participate in what in past years has always been a great event.
Right, it is. We have thousands of people. We've had great weather the last few years. I hope to have it again, and we have a huge post-parade party at the Pawtucket Armory following the parade.
Well,
Music and food and dance and bagpipers.
Well, I'm not Irish, but I will be that day. Representative Duffy Messier, thank you so much for talking to us.
Oh, Baba, thank you.
And listen, they do a great job with that parade. And again, congratulations to the representative for being named Grand Marshal. For Capital TV, I'm Dave Barber.